Arratsaldeon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back to my daily Euskera practice. Today, I'm doing something that terrifies me, but it has to be done. If I'm going to learn the Basque language, I need to get better at constructing my own sentences. I've been very satisfied with trying to read other people's sentences, looking up vocabulary, but whenever it comes time in class to write my own sentences, usually I need a support group. I ask my mom, my sister, I ask anybody to help me, double check my work. Today I am alone. You guys, I guess, will be that support group for me. So I had my Basque class this week, and my homework for next week does include some sentence construction. So we're going to try that out today. I have with me the emotional support of a bowl of sweet and salty popcorn because I am a huge emotional eater. And usually, honestly, I do my class homework with some sort of sweet thing. Unfortunately, recently, so tragic, I've been trying to eat healthier, so I don't have any chocolate in the house. And this was like the sweetest thing I could find. So I have my bowl of popcorn. Everything is gonna be okay. It's just there if I need it. You know, it's just nice to know that popcorn is there. The assignment for today, there's like a whole page of pictures of people doing different things, and it says, it'll soon be the weekend. Your task is very simple. You have to make a plan, including at least 2 of the activities shown in the pictures, and then you tell your plans to the group. So I think in class, we're gonna be reading out loud our sentences that we came up with. This assignment in today's world is a bit of a cruel joke because it's the weekend soon, and I will not be doing any of these activities because I will be here at home. But we will use our imaginations. And because in my class we just learned the conditional, we got to make these complex sentences. I can't just say, I will go to the beach, call it a day, because we just learned future. So I have to use future and conditional. So I have to say something like, if the weather is nice, I will go to the beach. If it is not, I will stay home and read a book. Ooh, did I just come up with my sentences? I think so, because those are the 2 pictures I was planning on using. Going to the beach and reading a book. Because honestly, the pictures in here, like, it's far-fetched. There's pictures of people fishing. There's pictures of people riding horses. And I'm like, dude, I know we're in Unit 12 already, but like, I don't know that vocabulary. So I think I can figure out reading a book and going to the beach, hopefully in this point in my studies. So bear with me. So I give some examples. Use this type of constructions. There are examples. Mendira joango gara. We will go to the mountain. Eguraldi ona eginez gero. If the weather is good. Yeah, that's conditional. Ondo pasatu nahi dugu. We want to have a good time, I think. And Chirinduan ibili ahal gara. I didn't think I knew this word, but now that I read it out loud, I'm like, is that Chirindi? That sounds so familiar. Is that something to do with like bike races? I'm not so sure. So I've got my dictionary. Once again, this is like basically my best friend these days. So let me just look that up really quick. Chinga, I know what that is. I thought I did. Yeah, it's the weights. Focus. Chirin. Chirindu. Chirin. Okay, chirin is a bell buzzer. Yeah, chirindu is a bicycle. Okay, so I don't know what chirinduan ibili ahal gara. I don't know what ahal is, but I'm guessing, yeah, that means like we will do bicycle. We will go on bicycle. We will take a bike ride. We take a bike ride. I think that's what that means. Anyway, focus. So I need to write my own sentences. So what did I say? The first one is going to be if the weather is good, I will go to the beach. That seems like kind of a cop-out because in the examples they had Eguraldi ona eginez gero, which is if the weather is good. But you know what? We'll just ease into it. This will be the warm-up. I'm just gonna use the beginning of this sentence that the example gave, and like, that's okay. That's okay. It's an expression that I just learned how to say. I never knew how to say the weather is good until like a few days ago. We went over it in class. So, eguraldi ona egenes gero, if the weather is good, I will go to the beach. If I remember correctly, beach is hondartza. So, hondartza, you can do it. Yuan go, because we're in the future. Hondartza, yuan go, and then it's me, so nice. Eguraldi ona egenes, pronunciation is not my strong suit. Eguraldi ona egines gero, hondartza yuan go nice. If the weather is good, I will go to the beach. How about if the weather is bad? Keep it simple, right? It's similar sentences. So, eguraldi txarra, if the weather is bad, eginez gero, bad weather, if it is. Basque is a little backwards, the way the sentence is not backwards, just different. I really need to change my mental attitude. So, if the weather is bad, I will... I feel like I should know with all the hashtags and all the things I'm seeing online, I should know how to say stay home in Euskera. I should know this. Because I see quédate en casa like all over the internet. I know how to say it in Spanish. Why don't I know how to say it in Basque? I'm sure I've seen it all over the internet too, but because when I read, I comprehend Spanish a lot better than Euskera. I think the Spanish one stuck in my brain more than the Basque one, so a little popcorn for that, for my brain fart. Okay, you can figure this out. Etxea is the house. So how do you say to stay? I know how to say go, duan, to stay. If my Euskara teacher is watching this, like, she must be pained because I'm sure we've gone over this in class a million times. Oh, I feel like I've even, like, said this with my dad. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over this. I'm just going to look it up. It's all going to be okay. That's what the dictionary is here for, right, guys? So I'm looking up stay. And I hope this is a beautiful light bulb moment for me, and that when I read it, it's going to be like, oh, duh. And then the shame of having had this brain fart in front of a camera, in front of all you guys, hopefully that will make me remember this word forever. Stay. Noun? No, I want it as a verb. Is it a verb? Oh, no. Remain. Gelditu? Is it gelditu? Yeah. Oh my God. Thank God for the Morris Basque English Dictionary. In their examples, they actually write stay in. Etxean gelditu. Oh my God. Lifesaver! Oh, I'm so grateful for this. Okay. Because I was going to say etxean something, like in the house something. So there we go. Okay. So the expression is etxean gelditu. I feel like when I just did the word search, I just did a video where I did a word search, linked in the description if you want to watch that after this one. And I feel like I saw geldi, but I thought it meant something like calm. Or no, I have it here. Definition was slow. So it's probably just one of these words that has lots of different meanings. So I guess that makes sense. If geldi is like a slower pace, gelditu would be like to stay slow or to be slow down. I don't know. I'm just free form trying to create some word associations here. So etxean gelditu, stay home, and then now I have to say I will. So gelditu is the verb here, so I just add ko. Oh, but does it go with isan or ukan?
etxean geldituko. Okay, so this may not be the correct way to do it, but the way I've figured out, at least this far in my studies, the way I've figured out to know whether a verb goes with isan or ukan is really to like say it in French. And I feel like 90% of the time when I translate the way you say it in French to Euskera, it works. So if I were saying in French, I usually do it in passé composé, one of the past tenses in French. So if I were saying, like I did stay home, j'ai resté à la maison, that is avoir, which in Euskera is ukan. So I'm gonna use that strange convoluted logic that works in my brain and apply that here. So that means I would have to say dut instead of nice. Etxean geldituko dut. And I will double check my work in my study session with my mom and my sister later this week. But I'm gonna go with that. And so, all right, I feel like I can't just leave it there. I gotta jazz things up a little bit because I pretty much used the example in like half of these sentences. And it says to describe my weekend using at least two of the activities shown, which is saying that basically in writing 2 sentences, I've done the absolute bare minimum here. So let me try a third just for kicks because I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm on a roll. There's a picture of like a TV with a cartoon on it. I'm not even gonna attempt to say watching cartoons. I'm gonna just say watching TV and I'll probably still get that wrong. But it seems like an expression that's probably fairly common and that I should learn how to say in Euskera, like watching TV. So ikusi is to see. So I'm gonna hope that that's the same verb you use to say watching TV. So telebisha ikushi, like see TV, maybe. But it has to be conditional. So what's gonna be the condition for me watching TV? I wanted to say if I'm tired, I'll watch TV, but I don't know how to say I'm tired. But I mean, hey, we're here to learn, so why not? I'm just gonna look up tired, and maybe I'll surprise myself. Maybe I do know this word. Tired. Oh, I do know this word. Oh my god. But I get confused with this word. Nekatu is the dictionary definition for tired. I have heard this in class. But the word that I use with my dad, the one he taught me, is akitia. So nekatu, akitia, same. One's Euskara Batwa, nekatu. Akitia is my dad's Basque. So I know the teacher likes it when we use Batwa because that's what we're learning. That's the official curriculum. So I will use that word, but when I'm complaining to my father, I say bisiki akitianis, which is a really whiny way of saying I'm really tired. And then he just laughs at me because like our definitions of tired are very different. Let's just say he gets a lot more done in the day than I do. So if I am tired, let's go for the gold here. Let's say if I'm very tired, I will watch television. So if I'm tired, very tired, what's the Euskara Batwa way of saying very tired? Ashko? Nekatu? I'm not 100% on that one, but I'm gonna take a risk. So, Ashko nekatu. Nekatu? Nekatwa. Nekatu. I don't know. Take a stab at it. My father says that you need to make mistakes to learn and you need to practice to make it perfect. So, but also like my father, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So like this really bothers me when I don't know. But I'm just going to try ashko nekatu. What's the verb here? Is nekatu the verb? No, it's an adjective. So what's the verb that goes with Nekatu, is it like, do you be tired? You must be tired. It's got to be isan, right? Nekatu. Let's just go with that. I'm just gonna say it's isan because. So then, how do I? So would it be ashku nekatu isanes gero? Or is nekatu a verb and it's ashko nekatus gero? No, that sounds lazy. No! Epiphany! Okay, maybe. I don't know if this is right, but I'm like, wait, I just remembered egon in Euskara Batua, because tired is not a permanent state, so it would be egon that we would use. So ashko nekatu egones gero. I'm still not certain that's correct, but I feel good about it, you know? So if I'm very tired, I will watch television. So I'm going to take a gamble and say that expression is televista, ikushiko. Oh, here we go again. Isan or ukan. J'ai regardé la télé. So again, that is avoir. Translated to Euskera, again, that is ukan. So televista, ikushiko, dut. Boom. Again, not sure if that's right. You might have just watched me do this and it's totally wrong. But, I mean, I feel good about that one. That is a sentence that, like, I 100% figured out on my own. I didn't use the example. I invented that. I created that sentence all by myself. Whether it's right or not, that is, well, something for you guys to tell me in the comments, I guess. But it is for my teacher to let me know in class for sure. Gosh, I am exhausted. Like 3 sentences in Euskera. I tell you. I'm gonna take a little study break here. But I want to say, I just started this series. But already I have a lot of hope that this is going to help me learn Euskera because I am learning at so many different levels in this process. Like, I didn't even really think this through all the way, but it's like I'm learning by sitting down and doing these exercises. Like, it's forcing me, number 1, to do exercises every day, which is helping me learn. But number 2, it's helping me learn because then I go back and watch what I just recorded when I'm editing. And so I'm sitting down editing, which is like a review of the lesson I just did. But also it's like a horrifying moment when I rewatch what I worked on. And while editing, I can see and hear when I'm making mistakes. Like, it gives me another level of practice, you know, to like, I can go back and watch myself and know when I'm messing up, which I think is helpful. But then on a third level, once the video is published a few days after I've recorded it, and at that point have forgotten pretty much what I've done, then you guys are commenting, so I get to read the comments. It reminds me of what I just did, and also some of your comments are very helpful, and you're like answering my questions and helping me process this. So just reading your comments is also reinforcing the lessons of the video, you know? So it's like really like meta, but really interesting to see this process. So I hope that eventually this language will click for me and you guys will all be witnesses to see, like, when I start mastering these verb tenses I'm practicing and start mastering sentence construction, like, because right now it's, I mean, you see it, it's a struggle. I'm so grateful to at least have this popcorn because, let's be honest, chocolate would be better, but let's also be honest, I probably should create more of a plan for my weekend because so far my plan is, if the weather is good, I'll go to the beach. If the weather is bad, I'll stay home. If I'm really tired, I'll watch TV. Okay, I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna go one last sentence. I'm gonna try to say, because I don't know how to say this. You didn't see that. I'm gonna try to say, if I'm bored, or if I'm really bored,
let's be dramatic. I will read a book. Because I feel like at this point in my studies, I've read so many example sentences about reading books that like I should know how to say this. And if I don't, well, this will be good practice. So if I'm really bored, I will read a book. Ooh, wait, what? Guys, I just discovered a whole section of this dictionary I didn't know existed. Halfway through the book, there's like a whole bunch of, like in between the English section and the Basque section, well, I don't know if I can show you for copyright reasons, but there's a whole like bunch of verb charts. This is a game changer. Oh, this is so helpful. So many. Oh, and it helps you with the past, present, future tense. The conditional. Oh, everything is in. Wow. Guys, great book. I think this is going to be really helpful. But focus. I was looking up how to say bored. Bored, bored, bored. If I'm bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. If you're on TikTok, you know. Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. Okay, focus. Okay, bored. Ooh, I do not know this word. I've never seen this word. Aspertuta. I guess in our classes they like to keep the examples positive because I have never come across this word. Nobody's teaching us how to complain in Euskera. So bored, aspertuta. To be bored with. Ooh, bored to tears. To get bored. I apologize for the cat. He doesn't like being left out of the room. He likes being a part of the action. So let's say that if I get bored, I will read a book. So aspertuta is bored, but aspertu is the verb, like to get bored. That makes sense. So aspertus, attends. Aspertus quiero. Maybe if aspertu is indeed a verb, I think that's right. Or is it like my confusion with nekatu? Is it aspertu egones quiero? I don't know. I am going to write both options down so that when I'm in class on the spot and what I read out first is wrong, our teacher usually is just like, what? She asks you to repeat. She doesn't say you're wrong, but she's like, I'm sorry, what did you get? Which tells you you're wrong, and she's giving you a second chance to try again. So I'll write down both, just in case I'm put on the spot and I forget my other option. So either aspertus quiero or either aspertus quiero, which I don't know, or aspertu egones quiero, not sure. But if I get bored, what did I say? I'm gonna read a book. Oh God, read. I know it starts with an I. Is it ikuri or irakuri? Gosh. I mean, but this is why I have to do it, because I've seen this word a million times, but if I don't use it in a sentence myself, like it's in one ear or out the other, you know? Okay, so I double checked with the dictionary. To read is irakuri. So if I get bored, I will read a book. So liburua, the book. Irakuri, ko, because we're in the future. Oof, and again, j'ai lu. Okay, so this is again ukan, irakuri ko dut. Okay, liburua irakuri ko dut. I will read a book or the book, and then I'm still unsure about the beginning. Aspertu egones quiero, aspertus quiero. You know what? I'm just going to leave a little mystery today. I'm not going to double check it. I'll figure it out in class. I feel like my work here is done. I wrote 4 sentences. God knows how long it took me. Did that just take me like 20 minutes, half an hour? I think it did. But It was worth the effort because I know I set my sights low to just be able to understand Euskera, but if I do want to learn to speak, I need to start practicing making mistakes when I'm constructing sentences. And that starts here on the page and eventually hopefully will translate to me making a bunch of spoken mistakes. But that's how you learn, and that's the whole point of the series, just struggling my way through it. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, comments, you want to help me out, I'm very open to that. I really appreciate all of the love and support coming my way because this is not an easy thing. And with that, I will see you in the next one, hopefully tomorrow. So I'm gonna just say bihararte. Bye. Oh God, why am I so stressed?